The Carlsberg story, probably the best beer story in the world. In 1847, on a small hill just outside Copenhagen, a man named J.C. Jacobsen had a simple dream: to brew the perfect beer. Not the cheapest, not the fastest, but the best. He named his brewery Carlsberg, Carl's Hill, after his son, Carl, and the place where the dream began. At a time when beer quality was unpredictable, Jacobsen believed in something revolutionary: science, patience, and perfection. Carlsberg didn't just brew beer, it studied it. In fact, the Carlsberg laboratory developed the pure yeast, strain that would change brewing forever. And instead of keeping it secret, they shared it with the world.
I went to Paris to visit breweries. I also explored the city. I saw great art, elegant architecture, and gardens with beautiful sculptures everyone could enjoy. I took notes everywhere I went. Such beautiful things I saw that were part of everyday life here, but not back home. What use is beauty to a brewer, you might ask? What use is culture? Well, what is life without it?
But every great story has conflict. Jacobsen and his son Carl clashed. Tradition versus old ways versus new ideas. For years, father and son ran separate breweries under the same name. One vision, two paths. Eventually, the conflict ended not in rivalry, but in unity, shaping the Carlsberg we know today. From Denmark to the world, Carlsberg became a symbol of quality, consistency, and confidence. Today, Carlsberg stands for more than beer. It stands for football nights, music festivals, and a commitment to sustainability and innovation.
Now, my friends, forgive me. Beer is my favorite subject. After all, it became my life's work. My father was a brewer too, in a small way. Together we attended the lectures of the great Danish scientist H.C. Ørsted. From him, I learned the power of science and understood it was the key to improving our beer making. Here is the young me, creating my first experiments in my mother's washtub. In Denmark, we mostly make the traditional white ales. I wanted to recreate the wonderful, clean, crisp taste of something I found in Bavaria. They called it lager. I thought we Danes would delight in this new beer. And I was right. I seized the opportunity to take my dream further when I moved my brewery to Brewery in 1847.
We named it and the beer after our only son, Carl.
You might think then that I should be so proud of this building that any damage to it would distress me. And when fire destroyed it 20 years later, it was indeed a terrible blow. I took part in fighting the fire myself. But almost immediately afterwards, I found myself energized, planning a new one, because this crisis was an opportunity in disguise. The new brewery was state-of-the-art, incorporated all the latest technology, using advances in cooling equipment to make even better beer. Science was central to all our endeavors. We formed the Carlsberg Research Laboratory in 1875 and made much of its work freely available, particularly our discoveries in the production of pure yeasts. And all this time, of course, I was bringing up our power to become a brewer too.
And you kept his nose to the grindstone, didn't you?
I built a brewery to rent to him, for him.
But he surprised you.
He wished to brew his beer his way. was I supposed to do?
I don't think you were supposed to take me to court, but you did. Your own son.
I thought you were trying to steal from me. And not just the name of my beer, but my reputation. Everything I'd worked for.
How could you have thought that? You were the person I aspired to be. As a father, as a brewer. Everything I did. Then the court found in my favor. Yes, I'm right. I think you forgot. We're a family.
Pursue perfection, you would always say. So I did. We brewed wonderful beers that you would have disapproved of.
You are, after all, different men.
I was delighted when our beer won the Grand Prix at the Paris Expo in 1889. It gave us a seal of approval that everyone in Europe heard about. I knew we must reach out to people across the world if we were to have a future. To share our vision and our beer.
But we still pursued our other passions, like art.
And when we founded the Glyptotek and opened it to the public, we wanted people to speak of beer and beauty
And excellence.
in the same breath.